Good afternoon, everybody. We welcome you to The Real Word. This is episode 7. It's been an honor and a blessing for us to get this far and to be at episode 7. I think everyone that's been supporting us and everyone that's here with us today, as you can see, we're in a special new location. We're sponsored by no other but my good friend John. He owns the store John Webb Designs. And John Webb Designs is located at 637 Wilson Avenue in Brooklyn, New York. I'm also here with my co-host, Brother Sander Cameau.
And I'm with this legend right here, Ricard G. Noel. Give a shout out to him, baby. Brooklyn finest.
And we also got a special guest with us.
Yeah.
Introduce yourself, bro.
Don't be shy.
Right. My name is Jack King on Facebook.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Before we begin, we want to give a quick shout out to John Vital. What's up, baby? Respect to you. You know what I'm saying? Gotta give a shout out to you.
Happy birthday to John Vital.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Happy birthday, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes,
I knew my boy since high school. We grew up together, you know, through the streets of Brooklyn. We grew up from boys to men.
If there's
literally
any questions that you guys want to ask us on Facebook, you know, definitely let us know. We definitely want to ask your questions, answer your questions, and we definitely want to inspire you and motivate you and everything like that.
Yeah, so I think everyone that's been supporting the movement, everyone that's been watching the show, from what I know, there's a lot of viewers. There's been a lot of people watching us so far. And you would have never gotten this far if it wasn't for you guys, the supporters, the watchers, the viewers.
Yep.
And we started off in the basement. Like, we started off from the basement, the ground low, literally. Somebody said, what's up? Like the homie Ricard, yo, what's good? Kada, I see you. What's good, Chris?
What's good? Come through, come through. We
Yo.
need more guest hosts to come through. We need y'all guys.
This is the new location. So we in the studio again, John Webb Studios, located in Brooklyn and Bushwick on 637 Wilson Avenue.
Yep.
Right off the L train. Take the L train to Wilson Avenue.
Yep.
Brother John, he helps you with web design, logo designs, all kind of different things. Just come and check it out.
Definitely, definitely. So, Chad, I want to ask you a good question, my man. Why are you so passionate about God, man?
Man, I've been through some trials and tribulations, man. I've been through some trials and tribulations, and God has brought me through it. And it was Him pulling me through the whole time. But once I came out of my trials and tribulations, like, I couldn't do nothing but praise His name, you know, show Him love. Like, I didn't even want to live life without Him. Like, I was that serious for Him, man. Because without Him, we are nothing.
Wow.
So, like, I do a lot of things.
Like what?
Like,
What's your gifts and your talents and everything?
I play drums with Blue Angels drum line.
Okay, Blue Angels drum line.
I do other things as well. Like, I'm good with kids.
Okay.
It's just natural. But like, so what I do is, I always have the Bible app. My cousin showed it to me, and then it's a Bible app for kids. So it's the Bible Kids, something like that. It's King James version. So kids will always follow me. They'll be like, okay, can I play a game on your phone? And I'll be like, guys, it's still Sabbath. And they'll be mad, and then I'll be like, but I have one game, and then they just immediately get happy. So then I have a game. You want to play this game?
Yeah.
And then they're just so, not bored, but they're just so, like, okay, I'll just play the game. They with it.
Put the microphone close to you.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you good.
But like, they with it. So I give them the game, and then once they hear it, they just get immediately like, whoa. Like, it's just, I didn't know it was that lit. And then it just reads it to you, it reads the Bible to you. And it keeps you active in the game. Like, you can click the birds, click the, not the clouds, but you could click the animals and stuff like that.
Okay.
And it basically teaches you at like a toddler level. And once I gave them that game, or heard that game, it just took off like ABC Mouse.
Can I ask you a good question? How is it being young in Brooklyn and being a Christian? How was that? Because I know my situation is different from your situation. So how was that?
My situation is great. Like, once God is by your side, like, anything is possible. So I did it at my school. Like, I was singing at my school,
okay,
telling them my trials and tribulations, and they was like, at first they was like, but then I said something that really caught all of their attention.
Okay.
I forgot what I said though, but I caught all of their attention and I finally got them. In like 2 seconds. It wasn't long. I didn't speak for long. But and then I started singing after.
Love, wow. Mm-hmm.
And then it really got to them. And then when I was done, they started playing gospel music.
And what school you go to? I mean, I don't want to say what school you go to. Wow.
Yeah. Like,
But you go to a public high school in Brooklyn?
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so let me ask you a question real quick, Chad. As a young black youth, a young black Christian youth that goes to school and that raised in Brooklyn and that goes through the different things that youths go through in Brooklyn, how has your faith helped you maneuver through the streets of Brooklyn?
Prayer. Not only that, how prayer is a big part.
Okay.
How has it maneuvered me? Like, again, prayer. Like, it helped me.
You're not nervous now. Don't be shy. The camera loves you.
But like, I'm trying to understand what you just said.
Alright, so you see how a lot of kids that grow up in Brooklyn, they often fall to temptation. They also, like, gang violence, drugs, alcohol. They get caught up in certain things. Like, how has your faith helped you not to get caught in those type of things, in those type of situations?
Like, surrounding yourself with good intentions people. Like, that's what I always do.
Okay.
I always do that. I surround myself with people that wants the best for me. Like, I don't surround myself with anybody. Like, when I first went to high school, I just sat down and I was just looking at everyone. And people was coming towards me. They was like, oh, what's up? And I didn't hang around with everyone. People was like, you want to smoke weed?
Wow.
I was like, nah, I don't do that. And then they never asked me again.
Wow.
Because when I said it, it was so firm. It wasn't shook or nothing. It was firm. And like, how can I say it? Like, I always tell my friends, my bros, I tell them what's wrong and what's right. But I don't do it in a way where it's like, it's too much. Like, I just be like, bro, like, I don't know, bro, but like, if that was me, like, I would chill out because when you get older, bro, what you gonna do, bro? You gonna smoke weed? Like, I hit them with life, and then it really be getting to them.
How you hit them with life? Explain that.
Like,
I'll switch mine.
Like, I really hit them with life. Like, I'd be like, what would you do, like, in 10 years, bro? You wanna smoke weed in front of your kids? Make them a secondhand smoke? And that could lead to real smoking, which it is real smoking. But what I mean about real smoking is cigarettes. Cigarettes could kill you. Weed could kill you too, but not like that. But like, like you got to do a lot. But like, but cigarettes could really kill you. Mess you up so many ways. You see commercials, they try to scare you, but they're doing the right thing so you can not smoke. But like, it's up to you to listen to it or not.
Can I ask you a quick question? How would you encourage a young person your age, the age of 16, to deal with peer pressure?
I mean, I didn't have a problem with peer pressure. I was always strong.
But how could you encourage a young person who's dealing with peer pressure?
I'm about to get to that right now.
No problem.
But like, how would I tell them to deal with it?
Yeah.
So I'll be like, one, I would ask them what's going on, like, ask them about personal stuff, like, really get to them. And then use those things to make them stronger. So, like, if they ever got bullied, if they ever got, I'll be like, do you know who's God? That's the first question I'll ask them. Do you know who's God? And if they don't know, or if they say yes, I'm like, great. But did you ever read his word? Did you ever understand it? Do you believe in prayer? And do you believe that anything is possible with him? So I would just do that. I wouldn't do too much.
So you believe that basically a person deals with peer pressure by basically having a foundation with God, and when they have a foundation with God, basically
everything will fall into place.
Everything will fall into place.
Everything will fall into place.
That's real. Let's see if anybody commented. Okay, we see a couple of people. Any questions you can ask? Go ahead. All right. Okay.
So let me ask you a question. Whenever in life did you go through a difficulty where it was difficult to believe in God?
Last year, 2016, you know my situation.
Yeah, but there's people that might not know. You can share.
You want to share?
Yeah, I'll share. So like, I was dealing with a trial and tribulation, right? That God has given me. I wasn't going outside. I wasn't for almost a year. So, and when you're dealing with trials and tribulations, like, one thing that I'll say to that situation is, go to the mirror and say, if God is before us, who can be against us? That's what I said. And once I said that, everything just started slowly falling into place. But I didn't say that immediately because I didn't know what was happening. So while I was in my trial and tribulation, like, I was being a punk about it. I'll say it right away. I was being a punk about it. You know, I wasn't fighting it, you feel me? I was fighting it, but I wasn't fighting it, if you know what I mean. Like, people would come to my house, like, God was, like, really, like, bothering me, like, no check. He was bringing people to my house every single day.
I remember one time I came out.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Like, he was bringing people to my house every single day. Everybody's texting me. And like, the people that text me, like, just like I said, I surround myself with good intentioned people. I still have them in my life today. Because they could have easily left and said, you know, I don't want to deal with him no more. You feel me? I don't want to deal with him no more. Because he's not answering his texts. He's not doing that. He's not doing that. I'm texting him. Once in a blue moon, I'll get a text. I'm going to see him. It's a dub. Hide. But I still have those people around me today. Isn't God good? Yeah. I still have those people in my life today.
Yes.
Like, and someone who was always by my side was, I gotta shout you out, bro, Sammy Toussaint.
Big shout out to Sammy Toussaint.
You see him there?
Big shout out to Blue Angels Jump Corps.
Okay.
Shout out to Sammy, shout out to Blue Angels Jump Corps.
Let's get it. But like, it was like, he was always by my side, man. Things was through thick and thin, always there. Prayed for me. And then when my back was against the wall, when my back was against the wall, I didn't know what to do. There's this song that says, I got you right now. It's, don't be discouraged. Joy comes in the morning. Know that God is nigh. Stand still and look up. And
that's that Richard Smallwood song.
Yeah, and God is going to show up. He is standing by.
Wow.
And boom. He did stand by.
Yes.
But like, yeah. And look at me now. I'm going to church now. I'm back in the drum line now. Right?
You was baptized, I was there.
Oh, I forgot about that. I was baptized. I got baptized when I came back. And everything got better. Everything got extreme. Like, he blessed me abundantly. Like I don't know. Like, I'm here. Like, I'm surprised that I'm here. I didn't know it would be this big, bro. But I'm here, bro. I'm here. But like, it's been a blessing, bro. Like, it's a journey. That's what I can say.
Wow. Well, if there's any questions you guys want to ask myself, Ricardo, Chad, let us know that you guys are watching right now. Don't be ashamed to ask. We want to shout out everybody who's watching this live stream right now. We appreciate you tremendously. Want to give a shout out to Joanne Reynolds, who's watching this right now. We appreciate you. We got mad love for you, 100%. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Definitely.
Shout out to Franco Haitian Youth Federation. There's going to be a singles mixer at Hebron Church.
Yep.
Starting at Friday through Saturday.
Yep. Cameau's going to be there. Andre Rickers are going to be there. So we're really excited about to really teaching our young people the sacredness of marriage, the sacredness of singleness. You know, so we're really excited about that tremendously. Want to give a shout out to them 100% and everything like that. That's what's up.
I'll be there, bro.
So, like, let me ask you from a youth point of view, what role do you feel like your religion plays in a relationship?
A lot. My religion plays a lot. It taught me a lot. Like, and not only religion, like TV taught me a lot. Like, I seen things with my own eyes, and it taught me. I seen things with my own eyes, and it taught me a lot.
Like what specific? Like give me two situations. Like what has TV taught you? What has religion taught you? Just two things exactly.
Like I see a lot. Yeah, I see a lot of people like on TV breaking up, going to the prenups, signing for papers. You feel me? Like it's like crazy. It's crazy, bro. But like just for the money, and then easily just break up, and they don't like. Bachelorette, for example, like
oh snap,
it's about to get real. That's all I'm about to say.
Take your shot.
The real word. You're real.
So like, Bachelorette, for example, like how long they do it for? Like 2 months.
2 months, yeah.
Yeah.
And they kiss how many different people in one
Oh
episode?
my gosh, that's the crazy.
Take your shots.
That's
Remember
the
the people. I leave it as that.
Well, I said just laughing, but like yeah, bro. But like they just know each other for 2 months. And then breakups, hitting each other. I see, the man that's there hitting his wife, and I'm like, of course, you only know him for 2 months. You feel me? You don't really know him. You gotta spend time, like, and I learned from that, man. I learned from that a lot, and I was young when I saw that.
Can I ask you this? What are two things that you have learned that in regards to your experience with God, your religion, and everything? Like two things.
That taught me to
Two things.
That taught me to when you're married, man, like married for the right reason. One.
Yeah, but
Married for the right reason. Two. Get to know that person as much as possible. Like even if it has to take centuries, I don't care. I don't care. Even if it has to take centuries. It's okay. It's okay. Because at the end of the day, you'll be like, I'm glad we waited. I'm glad we waited. You know? Like, y'all finally married. Everything is good. It's like y'all didn't skip a heartbeat because y'all know each other. Like, y'all like best friends now.
yeah. There's like a lot of people, they excited about the wedding, but it's the marriage that actually takes a lot of work.
That's right.
And even before I was married, like people would always tell me, yo, marriage is a lot of work. Marriage is a lot of work, especially the first few years when you're building up the foundation for the rest of the years, you know?
Right.
Like you both are working on your careers. If y'all both in school, then you got to get a place to live. So you either paying rent or you working on buying a house. And then just the stress of that, then there's children involved after a while. So you got to put children in daycare. And you as a man, you got to be the provider. And the woman got to be there on the side to support you. And then you guys work through that relationship and you guys work together. But you gotta have God in between all that, but because that should be the foundation of anything, you know? Like, I remember when I was younger, I used to pray as a family. Like, I used to pray with my mom and my dad and my brothers and sisters every night before we go to sleep. We used to go in my mom's room, we used to go in a circle. We used to pray together.
Lit,
Not a lot of people do that anymore. They don't pray as a family. Instead, like, people let other things separate them. Like you were saying about TV and everything. A lot of people, they'll gather together on time to watch a TV show, but they won't come together to pray. Yeah. Even in church sometimes you call for a prayer circle and people will hesitate, like they'll act like they're shy or embarrassed to go up and ask for prayer. We all need prayer because we all suffer from things in our everyday lives.
Right.
And it's only God that can help us. You see, it's a good thing that we got a young brother like Charlie on the show because there's a lot of young people, they suffer from different things.
True.
And they feel like they would rather wait until they go to God or they go to church saying that they're waiting to fix themselves. But it's God that made us. So we got to go to God in order for him to make us whole. And God's not waiting for us to become whole because God could use broken people.
Yes, he can.
And God could use us the way we are and then come into us and make us whole in order for us to complete the role that God needs us for. A great example that the Bible gives us would be Moses. Like Moses said he had a speech impediment, he couldn't talk. So God told him to take his brother Aaron and decided him to speak for him. And we see by the end of Genesis, Moses speaking on his own. We see Moses, he was a coward. He ran away a few times, but then he came back and he led the people and he defeated Pharaoh. So that's one great example of how God can use a broken person to fix things.
Speak it, bro. Speak it, bro.
I myself is broken. Brother Sanders is not perfect. Brother Charlie went through his situations. And the three of us is here today, and we could testify to this, and we could talk about it to the people and to the world. And it's being receptive by you, the viewers that are watching, because we see you watching. And I appreciate that when I see people in person, they tell me about episodes that they saw in the past, and how like they took a word from our live streams and how much our live streams have affected them in a positive way. And you see that our work is being manifested and it's growing. And you see how we started from the basement, we here where we at today.
Yeah, now it's
and
the bottom, bro.
It wasn't because of us, you know. There's nothing special about me. I'm just a regular guy.
It's true.
Sanders is a regular guy, but with God, we're awesome.
Amen.
Well, first and foremost, I want to just give everybody a shout out who is joining. If you guys have any question for myself or Ricard or Chad, please let us know. We want to just commend our young brother. He's 16 years old. He's not in no gang activities, not in no drug activity. He's not robbing nobody. He's serving the Lord, especially in Brooklyn. It's so easy to get caught up. It's so easy to take the easy way out. It's so easy to make bad decisions. We've lost a lot of young people from the prison system. We've lost a lot of young people from the gang activity, drug activity. So it's commendable to see a young person who is on fire, enthusiastic, and just love God. So I want to just salute you, my brother, for that tremendously and everything.
For the little things, bro.
Now we appreciate you.
Now, I got questions for you, bro.
Not a problem.
I got questions for you, bro.
Go ahead.
Ask us.
So, how y'all got this started?
Well, I'll start first. Well, first and foremost, I think a lot of times I go first. I think a lot of times what we lack in our Christian community, especially with Black Haitian Adventists, is that we don't work together, we don't support each other, we don't build one another, and we don't empower each other. And
that's a fact.
The thing is that, one thing I respect about Brother Ricard is, he's humble, he's modest, and he don't take it to the head, and he has a very good heart, and he's very business-minded, he's very Christ-centric, and he has a lot of influence. So myself, I have a lot of influence as well too, and I was just praying, I know he was praying, but I was praying that the Lord sends somebody that has the same kind of mindset, kind of vision in regards to, because the thing is that this show is more than just informing people, empowering people. We also want to do community service. So I came in and I told him the vision, and he was on the same timing, the same receptiveness, and from then and there, we made it happen. We prayed, and the rest is history. So teamwork makes the dream work, and with unity, there is strength.
Facts. And to add on to what Brother Sanders said, this all started as like a thought, basically. Like I used to be in my room just talking, doing live shows, saying about how I feel. Like me being a youth leader, AY leader, associate chaplain, and everything else. I always speak my mind, and as a young man, like a lot of people don't like for you to speak your mind.
Facts.
And like, to be controversial, you have to have courage.
That's right.
Because anything that's the truth is controversial.
That's right.
That's why we called it the real word.
Yes.
We're going to give it to you real. The stuff that we see on this show, we can't necessarily say it on the pulpit because sometimes you got to be politically correct.
I can say it in the pulpit.
But
I would say it in the pulpit too, bro.
I can say it.
But this being our outlet, we can say what we want to say.
That's right.
And if you're offended, then, that's on you.
It's facts.
So, like, for me doing my personal shows, and Brother Sanders always did his personal lives of him walking around the neighborhood, he talking, telling people, like, funerals don't count, spread love,
Yes.
We came together and we was like, as big as we are, our egos don't have to collide. Let's put our egos aside and let's work together,
Yes,
So I was like, we're going to do something unprecedented, something that's never been done in the SDA community.
Let's get it.
And something that's not often done in the Black community, where like the two strong, brave Black men come together and we make positive moves, bro. Because we're not only just talking, we live in it. Like, we got a charity, the Diaper Drive right now, the Real Word Ministry. So far, we raised $530. Shout out to everybody that donated. We also preach, we also teach, we also influence the youth. We also do a lot of different things. And I feel like I couldn't do it by myself. I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't do it by myself.
Facts.
Shout out to Brother Sanders, shout out to our sponsors, shout out to John Webbs for letting us use this spot. Shout out to everybody that's been watching. And it all started off as a dream. And you see where we at so far.
Yeah.
So
it's just the beginning.
And this is only 7 episodes in. So imagine, our God is greater,
Yes, bro.
So this is how we got it, you know, and we're gonna keep getting it.
Definitely.
Next
I
question.
like it, bro.
Before you continue, I want to give a shout out to all those who are streaming right now. You're coming in. If there's any questions or any comments you guys want to ask us, definitely. There's a lot of you guys.
Shout out to my cousin Henry. Shout
Shout out to each and every one of you guys. We see you and everything. So I want to shout you guys out. Go ahead, bro.
What's your next question?
My next question. How did you guys meet?
How did we meet? I met Sanders
In Canarsie.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I knew him since Canarsie High School. He used to rap in the lunchroom.
Yes.
Oh, let's get it. You can spit some bars right now, bro.
Right by the Snapple machine.
I could do that right. I could spit something for you. Some gospel is in your lip. Without you, Lord, it was a serious public hazard. Got stuck many times that I thought it was traffic. It get drastic to the point that I'm asking. Life without you is an accident that's tragic. I'm having flashes. This ain't fashion, my world's upside down, the devil's always laughing. My mind is clueless, Lord, I need your inspiration. This house is broken, come through with renovation. Without you, Lord, there's nothing left. I made my mind to take this step.
Let's get it.
I made bad choices, I must confess. There's no options, you're the best.
Let's get it.
I need direction, he's correct. This is my hype man right here. This is my hype man. Let's get it right here.
Yeah, the real word, bro. Shout out to everybody watching. Shout out to everybody
I
watching.
see that when I started rapping. Everybody start coming on and everything. Okay. Yeah, we got a little skills in there.
Speaking of that,
Yes.
Franco Haitian is having an open mic in August.
Yep.
Shout out to Judith.
Yep.
We'll have more information for that.
Definitely listen, they're looking for poets, they're looking for rappers, they're looking for singers. Anybody want to come out and participate? Come through. It's free, but you gotta be 18 to come through.
No, 21 or over.
Oh yeah, I'm bugging. 21 and over.
Damn, so I can't come, bro.
But it asks,
It's cool, bro.
What is the platform? What's my ask? Okay. What is the platform to do exactly? Well, the platform is basically this. The thing is that we don't only just come here to talk about issues that affect all of us or bring solutions to those issues and talk about different things that plagues the Christian young adult. But we also want to just encourage you guys to participate in this diaper drive that we have. This diaper tour that we're going to have. We're going to start in Brooklyn first. We're collecting about $6,000. We want you guys to give whatever you guys can. We're going to get about 30,000 boxes.
Let's get it.
220 in each, from
it,
size 1 through 6. And we're going to be giving it out to the mothers in the homeless shelters, the family shelters, the homeless shelters, the projects, mothers who, you know, who's pregnant, who are in a financial situation, who just need. And the thing is that for us, the Christian experience can't just be just going to church.
Yeah,
the Christian experience can't just be singing songs. The Christian experience can't just be preaching a word. The Christian experience can't just be basketball games. There's nothing wrong with these things. Everything has its place and its time. And when you look at the life of Jesus, he was more in the streets than in the synagogue. He was more healing people, touching people, meeting the needs of people, showing the love of God. The love of God is action. It's not just talking. It's not just reading the Bible. It's about action. It's about meeting the needs of the people, trying to understand, going to people's levels to bring them to yours. So the thing is that we're doing this diaper drive. Guys, give what you can. Whatever you guys can give.
Show
and when
love,
we get that bread,
love,
also
bro.
we want you guys to participate with us because we need your help to give out the flyers, and we need people also to distribute the diapers to the mothers who are going to come to the church. I see there's a lot of questions. We're so sorry.
Shout out to Freedoms. Thank you for the compliment on the progress. We're going to keep progressing, bro.
Yes.
And we're going to remain consistent.
Yes.
And you're going to see the growth. The world is going to see this. That's why I put this out to the world. Shout out to my cousins. Willie, shout out to my cousin Henry, all the way from Haiti. Okay? And we're not only going to do the diaper drive, we're also going to do financial empowerment. We're going to show people how to invest their money. We're going to do a lot of different things. Shout out to John Webb Designs. He's a Haitian business owner. So he could hold interns and teach you guys. He also is going to help you guys with your internet needs.
Yes.
And we're going to have a lot of different resources, and we're going to help the community with these different resources.
That's right.
We're not going to be stagnant. We're not going to be boxed in. We're going to have a lot of different things. no one controls us because we control this.
Aight, let's get it, bro.
Let's get it.
Let's get it, bro.
Next question.
So,
Like I said, any questions, any comments you guys want to ask us, let us know. And also, too, we're going to have Masuka coming up next week. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. But we need you guys to come out and share whatever it is. If you're good at rapping, singing, we need you guys to share, to promote just the love of God through action. You did?
Did, bro.
Yes,
Let's get it, bro. Let's get it,
What's the
bro.
next question?
Oh, I'm on the spot. All right. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Next question.
Yep. Yep. Salute to you, my man. Say big facts. Salute to you. We appreciate you. Go ahead. What's
Man, salute to y'all, man. Y'all brought me out here, man. This is all y'all.
Listen, it's all love. The thing is that one thing me and Brooke was talking about you the other day. One thing we appreciate about you is, you remind, we're younger, but we're older.
Good, bro.
You feel me?
Good,
But one thing we respect about you is we respect the fact that, you're really enthused. You have a lot of energy, and your heart is in the right place. So we like that about you. So we definitely need somebody like yourself to be in the team and stuff like that. We think that you would definitely be an amazing asset.
Let's get it, bro. I'm here, bro.
I know.
I'm part of this team, bro. What is it called? What is it called?
The real word.
Aight. Let's get it.
Well, what's your next question?
All right, my next question. All right.
Sorry.
So,
Yes, sir.
was it tough? Like, did people try to stop y'all doing what y'all doing right now?
Nah.
Yes.
For you? Oh.
I would say yes, because people try to stop us in the sense where before we even did this, people was like, how you gonna do that? Is it gonna work? Or you want to work with Brother Sanders?
Look at this now. Look at this now. Look at this now.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say. Look at this now.
And even to this extent, there's a lot of watchers, but there's very few joiners. There's
Wow.
people that like to watch the movement from afar, but they won't stick their neck out. There's a lot of people that's watching every single episode but will never come on. They say, oh, we controversial. They want to be political correct and doing other things. And some people that just don't want us to succeed. They be like, oh, you on TV? Like, they fronting on us.
Yeah,
they fronting
bro.
on us. And you
Look at
see,
us now.
when we was in the basement, you guys talking about lights and sound. We got mics, we got amps, we got lights.
Look at this, bro.
We got everything.
My
So,
God.
I wish y'all could see what I'm seeing right now. That's all I can tell y'all. That's all I can tell y'all.
So there was people that didn't believe in the dream. But at the end of the day, our heart was in it. We worked together and God was behind us. So we
Made
did
it
that.
happen, bro.
Well, like I said, for me, because of the person that I am, I usually don't get haters in front of my face. I would rather get people maybe talk behind my back. So I didn't really face that situation. I'm just impressed of how God has been making moves in regards to what he's been doing. Once you give God an opportunity, he'll open doors for you that no man can close, and he'll close doors for you that no man can open. So I just seen the hand of God just moving rapidly. And I just feel like it's because, like I said, God can use brokenness. It's all about having the right mindset and the right heart. And like I said, we're not out here. We're young, black, Haitians, Christians. We're not out here doing crazy things. We're not doing reckless things. We're doing something positive. And we just want to promote positivity. We want to promote, love. We want to promote God. We want to promote community service, which we lack in our community. And I agree with Ricardo in this aspect, is that, we have a lot of people in our churches, they're very stagnant. It's like you're playing a basketball game and you need teammates. And instead of people being teammates, people want to just spectate. You know what I'm saying? And the more you start shooting threes and you're doing your thing, everybody all of a sudden, they want to come through. But like Drake says, like I said, you wasn't shooting me in the gym. You wasn't shooting me in the gym, you understand? We need people to participate. We need people to be engaged in the community. Because like I said, in Brooklyn alone, I just went to the Bronx the other day and I just came from the train station preaching. And the homelessness is, oh my God, it's just terrible. It's just terrible. You see 30, 40 homeless people out there asking for food. Yeah, it's bad. It's really, really, really out of control. We as a church, we really need to do something about targeting homelessness in regards to helping these people get resources, those who are addicted to drugs, those who need help to get out, those who are looking for housing, those who are looking to get the GDs. We need to be very practical and holistic when it comes to Christianity. That's very, very important. So like I said, we're starting with this diaper drive, which is very key. We have different aspects of things that we would like to do financially. We just want Christian entrepreneurship, because the Jews, they understand it. The Jews, they get it. You know what I'm saying? If you're really a success, you have to have successors. You know what I'm saying? If it can't just be you shining.
Speak it, bro.
Everybody gotta shine as well too. Because teamwork makes the dream work. I don't know if somebody said something. Okay, we'll get to that. Big facts.
My cousin told me to spit a freestyle, but
put a record on the spot. Let's get it.
Oh, you rap too? Okay. We wait for the time, baby. We go to the studio soon. I'm telling you. Get that EP.
Yes, bro.
Yes, sir. Go ahead,
what's
boy.
your next question, bro?
My next question. How did all of you guys meet now?
Okay, all of us met. Well,
because the teamwork make the dream work. You gotta show love to them too, bro.
That's right.
I knew Jonathan from high school. I met him in high school.
And he's been a great host. He's been a great host, very hospitable. Yeah. He's very business minded. Yes.
Yep.
Man, we appreciate you. We appreciate you. Yeah, we appreciate you.
He's lit. Today's his birthday. Shout him out.
Happy birthday, baby! Hey!
Let's get it.
Definitely.
Yeah, so what's your next question?
And we also want to thank her lovely co-worker as well too. She's been phenomenal as well too. Very sweet. Very amazing. Want to give a shout out to her too. You know, gotta appreciate people while they can smell their flowers. You know, not when they're gone.
Gotta show them love, bro. It's important.
Somebody asked a question. Somebody said, "Wow, Ricard, you're doing great things." You know, definitely we gotta give Ricard a shout out. We definitely doing great things. Definitely. But listen, let me just say something. You know, we really want to put you guys on as well too. We want you guys to participate. We want you guys to give what you can. Listen, we're not asking for $100. Even if it's $5,
it would do a lot.
$5. You're gonna see the link up. If it's $5, if all of you who are watching this could just give $5, it would be very much appreciated. So give what you guys can, participate, and come through the show. Come through the show. We need you guys to come through, pop out, inspire, and we're looking for a woman host. We got Masuka coming up, but I told Masuka I wouldn't mind getting you to come here officially or get a beautiful.
That's what y'all should do. I got an idea. My fault for interrupting you, bro.
You good. We flowing. Go ahead. Keep going.
That's what y'all should do. Like I got an idea. Every time like someone is gonna perform for y'all, like get them here first. Let it be like the Breakfast Club. You feel me? Shout them out.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing right now.
Yeah, definitely.
So what's your next question, baby?
Hold on. Alright, so this is my first theme and offering.
Wow.
I'm giving the $5 first.
Wow.
I'm giving the $5 first.
We appreciate you, man.
Let's get it.
Now that definitely goes to Ricard.
Powerful.
He taking us the money. Wow.
Shout out to
appreciate
Charlie.
you.
Shout out to Brother Charlie.
We appreciate you, boy.
Shout out to everybody that's watching. Like, we thank you for acknowledging our success.
Yeah.
But
we have work to do.
also gotta acknowledge the struggle. As in, like, there was a lot of different obstacles that we all face in our individual lives, and even getting to this point, there was a lot of obstacles. Shout out to everybody that was there for us during the difficult times. Thank you for everyone that prayed for us. Thank you for everyone that invested in us. Thank you for everybody that never gave up on us during this time. Shout out to my wife, because I always take time away from her to do the show. And
we appreciate you.
We appreciate you tremendously. Shout out to like my church and my church members, the whole youth department. Because the whole youth department, we came up together, you know, and everything I do, I always shout them out, and everything I've done was a credit to them. So shout out to Aga, my brother, shout out to Ern, shout out to Philip, the brothers, shout out to Junior, shout out to my boy Benry, low key, shout out to Bensley, Bentley, shout out to the girls, Ashley, Stephanie, Donna,
let's get it.
Naomi,
let's get it.
Beautiful.
Shout out to my sisters Adele, Sophia, shout out to the whole youth department of Jordan SDA, formerly Laodice and Friends of Jesus. Shout out to everybody that's been supporting the movement since day one.
One time.
Shout out to Blue Angels.
One time.
So if there's any comments, any questions, you guys can write it down. We definitely appreciate you guys, and we want you guys to come out, which is very important and essential, because we appreciate you. We see the people watching through outside and everything like that, which is a beautiful thing.
It's lit.
Any questions, baby?
Oh, I still got more, man.
You still got more?
I still got more. Can't stop, won't stop. That's
yeah.
Bro.
What's your next question, Chad?
But like,
Oh, this is what I want to ask you.
Wait, somebody got a question. Respect to my brother. Shout out to Maddie.
Salute to you, baby. Salute to you, Sire.
Respect, my African brother. What's up?
Respect. So I wanted to ask you a question before you ask this, right? How do you feel about how a lot of Haitian churches, like the young, like is dying out? How do you feel about that, bro?
Yeah, because the other day, your brother Sammy Jean, he put up a post. He said that a lot of youth is discouraged in church. That happens a lot. And like I told Sammy, I was a youth that was discouraged in church. Like the elders felt like I shouldn't talk. They looked down upon me. They saw that, they basically see me as a thug, you know?
Wow.
And they felt like I wasn't good enough to lead the youth.
Man.
But we see since I've been leading the youth, the whole church came up. The whole church evolved. Blue Angels used to practice at my church. I used to look out after them. And there's so much talent that came out of that ministry. Even this ministry came out of that ministry. And the same people that those individuals is pushed down as outcasts, they're the ones with the most talent in the church.
Wow. That's real. Go ahead, baby.
Fact, bro.
You got your Chad.
I'm stuck on that right now, bro, because they still do that. I mean, they don't do that to me no more because, like, I stood up for the church finally. So, like my church is in that predicament as well, bro.
Yeah.
But once I came back stronger because what doesn't kill you make you stronger.
Wow.
What doesn't kill you make you stronger.
That's real.
That's what happened to me, bro. So, came back to the church, different person. So, I went to the pastor, and I was like, what are we gonna do for the youth? I mean, no, I didn't say that. I was like, so I see y'all doing things for the elders, and don't get me wrong, I respect it. Y'all doing a lot, but I see y'all just praying for us. I see the kids and they're playing Uno on the Sabbath because they're bored.
Wow.
They're playing, and I'm trying to stop them from doing that by distracting them with playing drums, and I accomplished it. They all came to playing drums. They dropped down everything. They was like, yo, teach me that. I want to learn. I didn't even say, do y'all want to learn? They just ran to me.
Yeah, because I heard that you used to have a good drum corps back
in the day.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, back in the day it was real. Harv had a good drum corps back in the day. I don't know if they still do, not taking shots, you feel me?
What you said, Carl?
I said, I know Harv had a good drum corps. I know, I don't know, I don't follow He-Bomb. Somebody ask something?
Someone said, hey.
Get it.
Shout out to all the love we get.
Yeah, we appreciate it. We appreciate it tremendously.
That's a fact.
Yeah. That's amazing. But what's amazing? Wow. So, any questions you got for us, baby?
Oh, I'm not even done.
Okay, you're not done.
So I went to the pastor and I was like, I understand what y'all doing for the elders, which is great, but what are we gonna do for the youth? And they was like, they try to put me down a little bit. It was like, that's not your position, kind of.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, okay, but the kids are playing all of these stuff. You want them to continue playing this? Or are we going to do something? And I was like, one way we can do something is the drum corps. The drum corps. That did a lot for me, man. I studied my verses. That made me learn all of my, what's it called? The names in the Bible. Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Deuteronomy, Joshua, Judges, and I'm not gonna go through all of them.
Nice.
but it made me learn. It made me learn all. Like, it was a really big part. Like, it motivated me to learn. And I was young. I was really young, and I started playing drums when I was in Adventurers. And I was the first person. I lied.
My man sinned.
I was about to say the first person, but. Yeah, I was the first person to play drums in my church as an adventurer. So people was always like, where's the little kid? So so it did a lot for me, man. It did a lot. It encouraged me to continue doing what I'm doing.
It sounds like drum saved your life almost.
It did, bro. And it's still saving my life, bro. And I gotta give props to Sammy because I gotta give credit when credit is due.
Shout out to Sammy Tucson.
To all of y'all as well. I gotta give credit when credit is due. So saved my life a lot. So the drums helped a lot, still helping today. Learning my verses even more, becoming stronger with Christ even more. Reading my verses even more. reading Psalms 91 every day I go to sleep. Not only that, praising his name, like listening to gospel music every single day. That's how much it's like getting to me. And like I love the Lord, but I know that he loved me more.
Wow. Are you into gospel rap like Lecrae and are you into Lecrae and like The Truth?
Lecrae, I probably heard it, but I didn't know it was Lecrae.
I'm gonna put you on.
Yeah, you gotta put me on, bro.
You gotta put me on.
Put you on, yeah.
But like, yeah,
Just
bro.
won a Grammy too. Shout out.
Yeah, definitely.
Ooh,
And he nice too.
he's lit, bro. So yeah, drums help me a lot, and I'm connecting with other people as well. And I'm not gonna say that, but like, God has been using me. That's all I can say. He has been using me to get to the youth, and now, I'm sorry, but now, I talked to the pastor, and then he was like, he came to a compromisation with me.
Somebody ask this question?
Shout out to Mike. He said big up on the scenery. He said shout out to the
Yo, bro, we looking forward to seeing you again, bro. We're looking forward to seeing you again, man. Come through, bro. Come through. I'm telling you.
It's lit, bro. It's lit. It's lit.
That's real.
All right, bro. Next question you got for us.
But continue. You said in regards to you spoke to the pastor.
Yeah, I was talking to the pastor.
Uh-huh.
And then he came to a compromisation with me. He was like, all right, go to the other pastor. I went to the other pastor. He kept on saying red light, green light.
Thank you so much, Sister Fields. Thank you for the love. We appreciate you.
Let's read that. Sandy McDonald Fields. She was actually my manager at my old job. The irony.
Let's get it, bro. Aight.
She said, praise God from all whom blessings flow. What a beautiful thing to want to get the younger people involved with church. Loving the Lord, what a blessing.
Amen.
That's what it's about.
Shout out. Shout out to everybody that's watching. Shout out to everybody that's been supporting the movement thus far. Shout out to everybody that contributed. Shout out to everybody that's watching.
Facts.
God is good. That's why we're here today.
All the time, bro.
It's beautiful.
So you told your pastor, what your pastor said after that?
Told my pastor, and he's basically like the not the pastor for youth, but like he's the only one that like connects with us. He's the only one that connects with us. So not the only one. I lied. Not the only one. I'm sorry. But like but it was connecting to us like in a not in a I'm not gonna say not in a good way.
Okay.
But the way they was coming to us, I'm sorry, it wasn't good.
Yeah.
But long story short, I stood up.
Stood up in their chest, huh?
I stood up, bro. And then the person that does the, like, I was gonna start drum corp again, and then he was with it. He was like, all right, I'm gonna fight for you though, but get 20 people. I got 20 people that same day with the help of my friends, of course, with my peers, because they was with it. And then everybody was so hyped. They was like, all right, so we doing practice now. You got sticks. And then they was like, can you buy me sticks? And I was like, I got you. Because it takes kids off the street as well, man. It takes kids, like, it gives them a whole new perspective of what they want to do. That's how, I don't know what I would have did if that boy asked me the question, do you want to smoke weed without drum corp? You feel me? Without drum corp. So I don't know what I would have said. I probably would have been nervous. But now I'm firm when they ask me that question. Not now. I'm firm, like, because I've been in the drum corp for like years. That was the first thing. That's what I started off first.
Shout out to the drum corps. Shout out to Brother Charlie for his drum ministry.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So how often you guys perform? You guys perform?
We performed yesterday, bro. And it was lit, bro.
Blue Angels always do a good job. Shout out to Blue Angels.
They actually did a good job for my cousin Givens. What's that thing called before you get married?
The surprise wedding?
Yeah, before
bro.
They played at my wedding too. Shout out.
Damn, I wasn't there, bro.
Yeah, Sammy's son got the wedding too. Shout out. Yeah, man.
You know what? We're gonna do it big again. That's it.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man.
But like, I stood up. Long story short, I stood up, and the person that runs, that's in charge of Blue Angel Drum Corp, came back, and I was like, all right, bro, it's in your hands now. I didn't say it like that though, but he was like, I'm back though.
Wow.
So like, a weight was lifted off my chest, kind of, but like, I wanted to do it though. And I'ma still do it though. He was like, you could come to you could come teach them. But like, I need you to get invested 3 times. Because I didn't get invested at all. I was cheating my way out. And that's the same person who, and like, no Chuck, his name is Daniel. Like, I love him, man, because if it wasn't for him, like, showing us tough love, man, I don't know. And he's still showing me tough love. Do the same for Sammy. And he was like, get invested 3 times. And then I'll let you teach them, bro. And I was like, I bet, because no funny, like, God is really coming soon.
Yeah.
There's too much things happening in this world.
Facts.
There's way too much things happening in this world. People are saying, yo, what is going on? And I'm sorry, I'm gonna speak the truth. Trump could come after me if he wants to. But no Chuck, there's so much things happening in this world. And it's making me, like, God gave me the knowledge. He hooked me up because I told God to open my eyes. I prayed for this on my knees. And he's been opening my eyes every second, every day. So, I was watching the news at my grandma's house. And then, I'm seeing all the stuff that's happening. And I don't watch the news. They just put it on. And I'm seeing all the stuff that's happening. And then, a thought just came in my head. I was just like, dude, Trump is doing something on the low. Trump is doing something on the low. And then my aunt was like, mm-hmm. She was like, and I was like, is my eyes open? She was like, I think it is. And then I said it again at my what's it called?
What is? I mean, this
practice.
Wow.
Singing practice, choir practice.
Wow.
And then the person that's in charge of it was like, yo, bro. Okay, bro. And he's related to Sammy. But he didn't say okay, but he was like, No, not choir practice. It was drum practice, but we had Bible study at first.
Yeah.
And he was like, give a testimony or something that you experienced or something that you are experiencing in your life. And long story short, I said what I was experiencing. And then it went straight into that. He was like,
So quick question, right? Since you say that it's reaching the ends of time, especially with leadership and the president.
Sammy knows too.
So what is one thing that we can do right now to like face that adversity? What are some things that we can do to stand up to it?
One, you're doing it right here. It's going to the world. That's one, bro.
That's real.
Yeah, because
that's real.
This kind of right here is the voice of the people. Because all fire needs to ignite is a spark.
That's right.
And we letting the spark off right now.
That's right.
But we need all of you to spread this fire.
Yes, bro.
Share this. Bring it to your friends. Don't be cowards. Even if you've been a coward your entire life, you can't be a coward.
I'm definitely sharing it. And I don't share things. I'm definitely sharing it.
But you've been sharing my stuff lately.
Yeah,
I see.
Yeah. And I don't share things.
I see.
But I'm definitely sharing it.
Each one teach one, man.
Facts. Teach one. And they'll teach all, bro.
Exactly.
Facts. If there's any questions, we see more people coming into the live, which is beautiful and amazing. If there's any questions or any comments you guys want to ask us, definitely we really want to appreciate it.
And shout out to all of the viewers. I've been seeing the viewers been showing a lot of love.
Oh my goodness, man. The viewers are lit today.
It is lit. How many viewers we got?
Right now, I can't even tell.
Well, usually
the light.
Well, usually our videos, we usually have, like, the most we have is 7,000 views. I feel like we're gonna go up top more than 7,000 views.
Word, let's get it.
And we definitely like usually our views is like from like 2,000 to like 4,000 views.
Wow. That's good, bro. Cause
that's beautiful.
That's beautiful. Just by 2,000 itself, I'll be so humbled. I'll be so grateful. I'll be like, wow, 2,000.
You know what's crazy? I've only been doing this. I've only been ministering for a year and a half, I could say.
And look what you got this for. Look what happened this for.
Fact. In a year and a half, bro, barely anyone knew me. Now
likes.
Now I can walk into a room and I feel like everybody's just watching.
Me too, bro. At my church.
And it's kind of weird, but I accept it for what it is.
Facts.
And like, one testament I could say is that I have to say that God came into my life, because I would wake up some mornings, I have like 60 notifications on my phone, and people from all around the world would follow me and watch my videos. My videos came from only
Let's get it.
100 views to 200 views to like thousands of views now.
Get it, bro.
And I came from having a few hundred friends to thousands of friends now, thousands of followers.
Let's
So
get it.
the word is spreading like wildfire, you know. And
Let's get it.
I thank God for using me as a vessel. I thank God for aligning me with Brother Sanders
Oh, I'm humble, man.
and everybody else that's been working with me throughout this whole process.
Yes.
Get it.
Shout out to Brother Chadley for coming on the show,
Yeah.
showing support and showing love. Any other questions for us, Chad?
Oh, wow. You thought you're ready. Wow.
Oh, we can't go over the time because this is going good, man.
You gotta respect a little bit more. And
One
then
little
we
bit more,
close out.
yeah.
All right, so I got you right now. Oh, I didn't finish answering your question though.
Which question is that?
Now the question you just asked, I was about to say two, and two, like y'all already doing it. Forget about it. Y'all already doing it. It's not only this, like doing the diapers, all of that, giving it out to the community, and just like you said, it's not only talking.
It's about action, man.
bro.
It can't be
Actions,
just.
bro.
It can't be just like I said for us. It can't just be we're going to church,
Facts.
Sabbath. It can't just be listen. We're going to a basketball game or we're going to a concert or I mean, and like I said, I'm gonna just be clear. Those things are not wrong because everything has its place and its time. The Bible says there's a time to laugh, there's a time to cry, there's a time to go out, there's a time for everything.
Facts, bro.
But the main purpose of being a Christian is about helping people, serving people, showing the love of God through action. Love is not a noun.
It's not.
Love is a verb.
Let's get
So
it.
you have to show. You have to show people the love of God. And I think that's why a lot of times people are so disgusted with church and Christians because they say one thing,
But they do the next.
but they do the next. You know, they talk about Jesus, but they're not living Jesus.
feel
And
you.
I'm not saying that, you know, we have to be perfect because God never asks us to be perfect. God asks us to be broken in Him, and when we're broken, that's what we find wholeness and perfection from Him. You follow me? So I feel like we have to, as a church, as a unit, as a people, we have to do something. We have to make a difference
Let's get
in
it.
the lives of people. And this is why this diaper drive is crucial. This is why we need your finances, because we need to make something happen. We need to start something and make a spark. And hopefully all of the churches could be on board. Listen, if you want people to come into your church, you have to serve your community.
Exactly,
if you want your church
bro.
to grow, you have to meet the needs of the people.
Exactly, bro.
There's so many needs out there in the community. What are you doing for the people in the community? What are you doing for the people in your church who are suffering, who are dealing with things? Chad, you wanted to give up at one time. There's a lot of young people right now. They want to give up. They want to give in. They depressed. Some even have thoughts of suicide.
Facts, bro.
What are we doing? What are we doing? We got to do something. So we got to make something happen. And it starts with us.
It starts now, bro.
It starts now.
Starts
Facts.
now.
Something like that.
We need to learn how to bring more people in instead of pushing people out.
Facts.
Yes, bro. Yes. Clap it. Clap it.
Jesus
Let's get it, bro.
Christ said, "Come as you are."
Yes,
Facts.
But
bro.
it seems like when people come
Come
as
as
they
they
are,
are,
they get judged.
Yup.
And I
And they
think
shouldn't at all.
Shouldn't, bro.
And I think that's one of the biggest problems. Like, you want to talk about somebody's haircut or
Who cares
how
about
they
Facts,
dress,
bro.
or
He
they
did
skirt
that
too
to
short
me.
and
Guess
everything
what?
else.
Still came.
And it's like you basically pushing the people away, and you act like you don't have your own demons.
Facts, bro.
There's some people that come,
Facts, bro.
their demons are shown on the outside so they could easily be exercised. There's some
Yeah.
people, their demons are the inside. They
Facts.
bury them so those demons could never be exercised. There's people that's clean on the outside but they're dirty inside.
Facts, bro.
And it's like, I think that's one of the main issues. How could you be fixed if you won't admit that you're broken?
I'm done.
Get it, bro. Let's get it, bro. Let's get it,
But let me tell you something. I want to say something very important, right? And I said this before. One of my mans, you know what I'm saying? We all have our vices. We all have our vices. And nobody's better than anybody.
No.
If we're going to compare ourselves to Christ.
Yes.
And I was saying this Saturday, my man, he smokes. And that's okay. I'm not saying that's a good thing to smoke. It's not healthy. But he smokes. But that's okay. At the end of the day, he's at church. Yo, by you just coming to church, yo, that's all that matters at the end of the day.
That's all that matters.
That's all that matters. You
God
come into
charges
church,
you.
and that's it.
God
You want
charges you.
prayer, you read the word.
Facts,
That's
bro.
what matters. Because at the end of the day, little by little by little, everybody want a microwave hot pocket success. Conversion is, it takes time.
Yes,
you know what
bro.
I'm saying? Little by little by little by little by little. Like, we're humans, we make mistakes, we
do.
fall short. Just give people a chance. Because the
Facts.
other day you wasn't there. That's all I'm saying.
It's like
Facts.
the song go, we fall down, but
we get up. Yeah.
Let's get it.
A saint is just a sinner that fell down,
Facts.
but got up.
That's right.
Let's get it.
That's right.
And the song that you sung, isn't that holiness? Brokenness.
Brokenness.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, you want it?
Yeah, bro.
Yes.
But like, yo, y'all really bringing the power, bro.
Now we appreciate you.
Now we not done. Why y'all talking like we done? No. We not done. We not done. No.
Yeah, facts.
The next question.
What's that question?
Alright, what I'm about to ask right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there was something that I wanted to ask you. Your stuff. I'm sorry. But at my church, there's this person. I'm not gonna talk down to anyone and I'm not gonna say their names.
Facts.
But there's this person, like, I have haters now. That's grown men. That's grown men.
Oh, that comes with it.
I have haters now. And when he's by himself, he can't say nothing to me. We don't even talk. But when he's with the pastors and all that, he's a big man. He's a big man.
Wow.
But guess what? I know that I must be doing something right.
You're doing something right.
Because I got haters, bro.
Let me tell you something. When you are a light, it attracts flies, right? And the more the light shines brighter and brighter, more flies come, more flies come, more flies come, because it's around light. So when you're doing something right, let the flies come in. Let the flies
Yes,
come
bro.
in.
I didn't even bother him.
The more the flies come, you know you're doing something right. So there's nothing wrong with that. Just stay focused. Stay the course. What matters, did they put their hands on you? You good to go? And just stay focused.
Yeah, bro.
And that's all that matters
Yeah, bro.
at the end of the day.
Yeah, man. Like, don't
And
fall.
don't fall for the trap.
Don't
Nah.
fall victims. Don't let any man trick you out of your position.
Facts, that's
Of course,
right.
bro.
And we get you our
I'll
character.
trick them. It's not even tricking them. I won't trick them. Two wrongs don't make a right.
That's true.
But what I'll do is, I'll reverse psychology.
I mean, just let your light shine bright and just do what you
No,
need
in
to
a
do.
good way, of course.
Of
In a good
course,
way.
of course. Just let your light shine bright. Don't pay them no mind, and know that you're doing something positive. You know what I'm saying?
And make them, and like, I like what you wrote in your post. You was like, be with friends that when you lie, be with friends that will say, damn, why you have to do that, and make you feel bad about what you just
Yeah,
did.
of course, you need motivators.
Yeah, man.
You need people around you that's gonna be honest with you.
Facts.
Of course, I have that, bro.
Because if you have too much yes men around you, you will never be.
I don't need that, bro. I don't need
you
that.
You need people that will
And I told
point
them
out
that.
your faults. That way, you can face your faults and become a better
That's true.
person.
Yes,
true.
bro.
It's like if you was at war and then you had holes in your armor. Well, wouldn't you want people to point it out? That way you can patch it up. and
Exactly.
save yourself?
My man baited the shotgun.
That's what my Braves Ray does. Oh shit. But anyways.
Now, one last question. When you good, baby? You good, baby?
Yeah, one last question and then we air out. Shout out to all the viewers one more time.
We appreciate you tremendously. Like, we have Masuka coming up
Aye.
next week, like I said. Also, lastly, with this
Show
last
some love.
question, we have this diaper drive coming up. Give what you can. My man just gave us $5, which we appreciate.
Show love,
He-Bon is
bro.
also giving as well too. I'm also going to be asking people, give what you can. Know that's going to go to a good cause, 30,000 boxes, size 1 through 6, to mothers who are in need in the community. We're going to do Brooklyn first. Next is Queens. Let's get it, baby. Let's make it happen.
Get it.
So we
Let's
need
get
you
it.
to give what you can and come out, which is
And
important.
you will be blessed. That's
Okay.
all I tell you.
Yeah,
So,
go
Brother
ahead.
Charlie, last question.
Well, let's
Close
question
out.
check. We out, baby, because it's about to die.
Alright, so real quick, cause I have one more thing that it's not a question though. It was something about me.
Okay, go ahead.
So I'm gonna do this real quick. So I was in the church and it was kind of like a youth day, but it wasn't youth day though.
Yes.
And all the youth was singing and all that. So when they was really singing good, and like I felt it, and I was clapping my hands. Everybody's looking at me like, no, stop. And I looked at them. I didn't feed onto their energy. I just looked straight. Continue clapping.
Spirit of legalism.
Continue clapping. Next Saturday I came back. Those people that told me to stop. Guess what? They was clapping, bro. And everybody in the church was clapping, bro.
That's what's up.
And now they had a concert at my church.
Yeah.
And
Masuka!
Aye.
Next Monday, baby!
Let's get it. So they thought that it was the old Getty. You're not supposed to clap. I clapped my hands. Everybody started clapping. It was lit. And I was just lit. And I was like, what y'all afraid to clap for?
Sometimes you gotta be the leader. Sometimes you gotta stand up and then for the rest of the crowd to
That's
follow.
right.
But don't be someone that gets lost in the crowd. Always be a standout.
That's right.
Yeah, bro.
That's real.
And I feel like us right here, right now,
That's right.
we're leaders for a lot of different
People.
And we're taking our influence and we're using it for a positive reason, not a negative reason, you know?
Yeah,
Because we
bro.
could have been bringing people to the devil, basically.
Facts.
Instead of bringing them closer to hell, we introducing them to heaven right
That's
now.
right.
Exactly, bro. And that's perfect, bro. Like, yo, God will do something, bro. He's opening up doors, bro,
Yeah.
like right now, bro.
So that's good. So we thank everybody for tuning in today with us. We thank all the viewers. We thank Brother Charlie for coming in and spending time with us, giving his testimony. Shout out to John Webb's, located at 637 Wilson Avenue.
Shout out to Ricard for doing a phenomenal
Let's
job.
Get it, let's get it.
Shout out to Ricard.
Let's get it. Aight.
Yes, sir.
So we thank everyone for joining us today. We thank all the viewers that have been supporting the show. We thank everybody that donated to the diaper drive thus far. We thank everybody that supports the Real World Ministry.
And you getting more, bro. That's all I tell you, bro.
We'll be
I appreciate
back
it.
here tomorrow.
So love, bro.
Sorry,
Next Monday.
We'll be back here next Monday at 7:30, same time. Again, Franco Haitian is
Aight.
singles mixer on Friday through Saturday
Yeah.
at Hebron SDA Church
Yup.
on Dean Street. And anything else?
And also too, Masuka's coming next Monday.
Aight.
Masuka.
Getty. You know
Hopefully,
she's from Getty.
hopefully she comes.
Hopefully
back.
she
What
comes.
times as
She
Candace
said
she's coming.
she wants to come. She said she's gonna make it happen.
Aight.
She's gotta come. And like I said, guys, don't be afraid to come through.
All right, Sanders put you on the spot. You heard that, so you gotta come down.
Yes.
Any last shout outs or anything else?
We
Brother Charlie?
can't forget about them, bro.
Yes,
Teamwork
yes.
makes the dream work, bro.
Yes, facts. Well, shout out to everybody.
Yeah,
We
man.
appreciate them. We appreciate them. We
Always gotta
appreciate
shout
them.
out them, man. 'Cause they're
Yes.
part of this, bro. Equally, bro.
So thank you everybody for joining us,
Facts.
and we hope to see you again next week.
Yep.
We have a beautiful setting right now. All glory to the Most High.
Man.
Anybody that ever want to be on the show, like I always say, you're always welcome. All the time. This platform is open to everybody and
Facts.
anybody. We're not stush with the platform. We're not scared to share with anybody. If you got something you want to promote, if you want something you gotta say, anything else that you would like to share with us, just contact me. Contact Brother Sanders. Hit us up on Facebook, or you can email me at raycard12b@yahoo.com.
Let's get it.
You can follow me on Instagram, rickstar1875.
My Instagram is Mr. Cameau. And you can just follow me because I can't add nobody anymore. So I love you.
Okay.
So thank you everybody. And
That's
You
it.
know what y'all should do? I had an idea.
oh yeah, we should close out with a prayer. I'll let you pray, Brother Charlie. Go ahead.
Alright.
Quick prayer, baby, because the man about to die.
Yeah, but real quick, I should turn this light on and play some gospel music, bro, while y'all leave, bro.
Oh, don't worry. For next time, we're going to do
Next
this.
time we do that.
And it's just gonna be lit. Just
Close
one
out with a
song.
prayer
That's
real
it.
quick.
Alright.
Pray, baby.
Alright, heads and close your eyes. Dear Heavenly Most Gracious Father, I thank you for this day. Thank you for all the stuff they have done for us. Thank you for blessing Ricard and Sanders and his whole team. Thank you for opening up doors for him and Sanders. And just continue, God. Continue doing what you're doing, God. Open up more doors. Open up more doors. Open up more eyes. Just like you opened for me, God. And just like it says, thy word is a light unto my feet and a light unto my land. I want you to do that with Ricard always, Sanders always, and all of your children, God. Continue to be with us, guide us, protect us, make us get to our destination safely, and make everyone leave with a word in their heart, God. Not only a word in their heart, a light. Hopefully they'll have a light, God willingly, and hopefully they'll spread the word. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Amen. Much
Amen.
love, baby. Much love.
Shout out to everybody who watched The Real Word. And remember, love is not a noun, it's a verb.
That's right.